You know, a lot of the favorite episodes of Tom Baker's era are often referred to as borrowing heavily from Gothic horror. And that was true. And for the most part, the Image of Findle was more or less the last one of that. However, here comes Stones of Blood, part of the Key to Time story. So the elements are there. There's even a scene that would fit right in with a horror movie, because there's always teenagers in trouble or young college kids in trouble, as it were. And you even see that where the stones, who turn out to be alien creatures called the Ogre, well, they need some refreshment. So they find this young couple camping, and yeah, they kill them. So there you go. There's your horror scene. And also similar to Image of Findle, you have this cult, or the people claiming to be druids, and they think they're worshiping, I don't know, some crow goddess. Can you guess who she really? Yeah, she's an alien. And so that's pretty much where you go. So the show kind of suddenly drops all of that and shifts gears as we go to this spaceship set, which was not bad. It's pretty good. And there's this sort of portal that this crow god lady, who turns out was disguised as the assistant to this old lady who was a professor, an archaeologist studying the stones. It's not Stonehenge, but there's plenty of other stones around there that are all mystifying and everything. I forget what this was. Damn it, I'm forgetting. But anyway, it's where they shot it. So Romana gets abducted and sent over there, and then the doctor has to figure out how to get there. He does with the help of this professor and K9, and suddenly you're on this spaceship, and the doctor and Romana are checking it out. The crow goddess lady is actually this silver-skinned alien who apparently was taking a shower when they showed up. And she's, wrapped up in a towel and everything. But the ship is stuck in hyperspace. And apparently this, what was her, Caesar or something like that, of this alien planet. And she was a criminal who had all these charges against, especially for manipulating hyperspace. And these space cops came to get her. She managed to kill them, but the actual judge that would have judged her was locked away in this cell, and it's some sort of artificial intelligence thing with just a bunch of glowing lights. And that's what she did. And yet, I guess because of the hyperspace, she's had the ability to influence Earth over time by coming in and out at different points, or she's actually lived that long. It's like, shouldn't she have made her escape by now? I'm not entirely certain about that, but she's had influence over Earth for 4,000 years. But I would think it would make more sense that she's in and out of the ship still. And for her, it's only been a couple of hours or days maybe, but for the Earth overall and her influence over it, is 4,000 years. So I mean, I don't know. You don't get a lot of detail there. Turns out the key to time is in the form of her necklace that she had, and then somehow she knew that they were looking for that. Now, she did overhear them talking somewhat, so I guess you could say she got the idea from there. I don't know. But there were cool elements of it, but I think this show kind of falls flat. Of course, she gets captured, and the doctor has to outsmart her as the judge is about to judge him and execute him. He outsmarts her and reveals to them that she's their original. And it is kind of funny how they play that out. And then, of course, her ultimate punishment ends up being more like a mythological tale, as she is turned, into one of the stones. And so, well, there you go. It just says it right there. There's cool scenes with the ogre themselves. They have this cool sound that they and they glow and stuff, and it seems like it's a cool idea to where you make just moving rocks look like these menacing monsters. K9 does his best to hold them off, but it doesn't quite work as he runs out of power. K9 gets absolutely destroyed here, and they're like, well, it's not looking good for K9. And then in the next episode, we fixed him. So, well, were they thinking about it's over for him? We're going to scrap this and move on without a robot dog? I don't know. And I guess, no, he's the toys sell. So they kept him on, So and there's funny things back and forth. Romana likes fashion and wants to look great and stuff, and they go hiking, and she's in these ridiculous high heel shoes. Just to go back, I better get some boots and stuff like that. So there's cool elements in it. It's a good cast, and all of that. But it doesn't work as well as some of the other ones that borrowed heavily from horror. And this one quickly jumps from horror to science fiction, which it's a science fiction show, so of course. And it, the explanation, even though it's obvious, it's going to be an alien, it's not a real monster, and it's the spaceship and everything. The concepts were interesting, but I don't think it all came together ultimately. But well, there it is. So the crow lady, she's a stone. So now the crows can sit on that and, you know what they do.
Alright, thank you for watching and listening. Why not like and subscribe, and check out that link description below. That'll take you to my mini stores and have plenty of goodies for you. Hats, mugs, stickers, posters, all that goody stuff. Plus, you can head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book Night Night. Oh, yeah. Plus, you can also catch my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, over at RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on my channel at BitChute. That's the Mr Nailsin channel on BitChute.com.